Hi, my name is Lolo.
Hi, I'm Bethany.
Hi, my name is Leticia.
My name is Fumi Harrison.
Hi, my name is Sean.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tiffany Ophelia Porter.
So my journey from motherhood started after my wedding last year. At that point, I already discovered I was a couple of weeks pregnant afterwards.
I've always thought I'd be a mother, but often with the busy lifestyles that we lead, it can be overthought. If you wait for the perfect time, it never happens. So we just thought, why not now?
I've always wanted to be a mum from a very, very young age. Kids are something that I've always wanted. So I've always felt like I was ready.
When my husband and I decided that it was time for us to start having children, which was much later in our marriage, the journey wasn't as straightforward as I wanted it to be. I definitely experienced loss before I had miscarriages. So she is my rainbow baby and I love her so much.
Being of dual heritage is not something that either of us, as his parents, have experienced. It's important for us that Elijah learns about his culture and heritage from both sides of his family to help form his unique identity.
I feel like my babies are so blessed to have a blend of two different cultures. I genuinely feel like that allows them to just be able to explore different things and not be judgmental.
I'm so grateful we still have our parents around because it will definitely be a great help, especially when it comes to the African side of our heritage, because that's not a culture that he will be raised in, but we definitely want to incorporate it in the way that we'll raise our child.
Heritage is something that is told to you as opposed to something you experience. I think it's important for us to take him back home, so to speak, so he can experience his heritage and culture for himself and be proud of it. I have had fears over raising a male child of colour, so raising a little boy, just in terms of there's a lot of things that can be put on them at a young age. They're often stereotyped from people around them, school.
I also feel like there's a difference between raising girls and raising black girls.
When I was a child, I had to constantly stretch my imagination to be able to see myself positively reflected in cartoons, illustration books, movies, TV shows. But my son will not need to look that far to be able to see himself represented.
We are minorities. It's sometimes difficult to see images of positivity and inclusivity. And that is one reason why I do love the Milestone Cards by Colour Celebrations, because they strive to help alleviate that gap in representation.
It was important for us to celebrate Elijah's milestones using a product that reflected him and his heritage.
There's actually information at the back of the cards that are actually quite insightful, lovely to read. Alongside that, there are also additional other milestone cards that are not in your typical milestone packages.
I'm just so excited that there's another step in where we're being celebrated. So I'm just really excited to be able to do that and have this little chocolate baby on the little card and be like, hey, my baby's 1 month old.
We truly hope that he grows up in a world where humanity comes together. As his parents, we wish to be able to provide him with the best opportunities possible and that he has access to opportunity regardless of the colour of his skin.
For me, I would say the most important thing is that he is kind, he's a good human being. I think that's often overlooked in terms of wanting our children to be successful or do certain careers or jobs. I do want him to be successful, want him to be the best at anything he chooses to do, but the main thing for me is that he's a good human, he's kind. Whoever he comes into contact with, they always have kind of positive things to say about him.
I feel like the most important for me is for them to be authentic. I want them to grow up with an authenticity of themselves and for them to know who they are.
I think the key advice I would give to someone that's about to have a baby of colour, a mixed child, is, just to educate them, to guide them to provide them the support, guidance and knowledge that they need to form their own identity, and to be more open-minded to the world that is changing around us. I think that is a key thing that I would mention. But in theory, just do what makes you happy. Raise the child the way you want to raise your child, and that's the key thing.
It's just so exciting. No day is the same as the last, and yeah, like it's just, I just love it. Motherhood is the best thing that's ever happened to me. Yeah, I think I can say that. It's the best thing that's ever happened to me. I honestly love being a mum